everybody. Praise the Lord, everybody. We
Praise the
are
Lord.
live. Hey, ladies.
Guys. Hey.
Hey, Lynn. Hey, Dana. Hey, Nat.
Hey. How y'all doing?
Hi.
Good.
Okay, I already asked that, but I'm gonna ask again since we live. Okay, so everybody can hear.
All right. So how's everybody's day been going?
It's going good. You know how Wednesday is.
Right now, we do this. Look, every
Not
Wednesday
too
we be like,
bad.
it's Wednesday.
Yeah,
It's Wednesday.
It's Wednesday.
yeah.
It's the middle of the week.
My usual dealing with Richard from Baby Pooh. He had tendon surgery yesterday
Oh, wow.
because he was playing soccer. Somebody tore his tendon, and when you come in, you're supposed to rest up, and you're not doing stuff. He going up and down the stairs. I'm talking about from the first floor here to the attic, not listening, just hard headed. That's why he got the tendon tore. And now I come down to get ready for the broadcast and everything, and I'm asking him a question, and he's gone. He's left. He's driving. He's not supposed to drive till next week.
Oh,
That's my Wednesday. That's my everyday. So basically, I'm good. Okay, I'm fine. Yeah. Look, be obedient. Me and Evangelist Dana, we talked about obedience a few weeks ago. Just be obedient, but that's okay.
He said,
he grown.
That's what he said. I'm grown.
Right.
Out later.
Yeah, I praise God though that surgery, everything went well, and he's doing good because he's being hard headed, so he all right. So he good. Okay.
Great.
So yes.
Well, welcome to the Praise Reporter, everybody. Welcome to the Praise Reporter. Those that are watching,
right.
Welcome. Today is June 2nd, 2021. We are your hosts. I'm Sawan. There's Melinda. There's Dana.
Hi.
And then there's Sister Renee. There's Renee. So we're your hosts today for this edition of the Praise Reporter. We are a ministry of the Sanctuary of Praise International Ministries. Yes. Our pastor is Bishop Dr. William B. Smith Sr., the Bishop.
Yay.
Yes. Our assistant pastor is Dr. Sherilyn M. Smith, the prophet.
Yes.
I always say, if you know her, you love her. Right?
Yes.
Yes. We are located at 35 McNaughton Street in Akron. Our service times every Sunday morning at 11 a.m. We are in person, and we are live here on Facebook and YouTube every Sunday morning at 11 a.m. We have Bible studies, Bible study at 7 p.m. every Wednesday night on Zoom. You're welcome to join us for any of our services. We are in person. Well, right now we are still wearing masks in person. So if that should change, we'll let you know. But right now we are still masking up in person. Again, we are still social distancing, but if that'll change, we'll let you know also. But right now, that's where we're at. Right? So we already got Daddy. And already said, hey, y'all, Dana.
Hey, Daddy.
Hey, Daddy.
Hey, Deacon King. All right.
Yeah, Daddy likes to call us and tell us and we'll talk. He'll say, well, how's it out there? How's the weather out there? And we'll go, it's nice. It's comfortable. When it was raining all day, it's been raining all day, but today is beautiful, sunny. We're going to be in the 70s, so we may not make it out of the 60s, Well, Swan, it's going to be 100 degrees here. It's going to be over 100 here in Arizona. All right, Daddy, thanks. Love you too.
Thank you.
During the summer, in Ohio, it's cool. You know what I mean? Because it's 100 degrees there. It can be 80 here,
exactly.
90.
Yeah.
But in the winter, when it's like, okay, he says, okay, what is it like up there? It's cold, Daddy. That's all you need to know.
Thank you. Cold.
And then he's like, well, it's going to be 90 here.
He remembered the code. He remembered Ohio weather.
And that's why. He remember Ohio. Right, that's why he ain't coming back.
Exactly.
No, thank you.
I don't blame you. Yes, very much so.
That Ohio hawk.
Right, that hawk. Right.
Oh my
God. We have moved into the month of June. They say this is the meteorological start of summer. June 1st is the meteorological start of summer.
Mm-hmm.
right? That's the meteorological, right? Not the actual start, because the actual start of summer is June
Right.
21st, right?
Yeah.
So we moved into the meteorological
So it's really
start.
still in spring.
It was really
Mhm.
still spring.
Yeah, exactly. I was
Still
gonna
stuck in
say.
spring.
Yep.
Y'all still
It
stuck
is.
in spring. That's why we can't get no heat, because y'all still stuck in spring.
Look, it's not our fault the weather is the way it is.
Good
Hello,
land.
Ohio. One day it's 90, the next day, it's snowing. So,
Right.
Ohio. Okay. That's our
So
weather.
June, we're into June. June is such an amazing month. I think there's just a lot of things that happen in the month of June, right?
Yes.
So we're gonna talk
Yeah.
about the month of June. We're gonna get everybody started and excited about the month of June. So
All right.
as we said, it's the meteorological start of summer. So we're excited about summer. We're excited about wearing sandals and flip-flops and
Mhm.
right. And
Yes.
Oh,
we can
yeah.
put away our sweaters and coats,
Yes.
We can
Yes.
except
Mhm.
we can get more vitamin D. Our body is craving the vitamin D from the sun, the natural
Mhm.
vitamin D, right?
Mhm.
So
That's
we're
right.
excited about that, So what else is going on this month? What else is going on? New month. We're into a new month, June 2nd, a new month. New month brings new
Right.
things. Yes.
Mhm.
I heard between now and I think June 21st, summer, we're going to increase the 15 hours, a little over 15 hours of sunlight per day or light per day. By the
Oh,
time we get to July 4th, it's still going to be 15, but it's going to go down a little. But
okay.
15 hours of light.
Yes, a
That's
daylight.
great.
Yay!
Right?
Yes.
Yay!
Right.
Yes.
Right. I like that.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
Remember as a kid, we used to look forward to that as a kid because when we was a
Right.
kid,
Right.
summertime, no school, you could
Right.
be out and with 15 hours of sunlight, street lights came on later.
Right. They
So
come on to like
Right.
5 o'clock. Right. So
yeah.
you can stay out
So,
later.
uh-huh.
Your timer
Right.
to get home
Uh-huh.
later. When them street lights came on, you was running.
Right.
Run out,
Right.
right home.
Okay,
Right.
you
You gotta
better
be
get
in the
home.
yard, not walking in the yard, but be in the
Right.
yard
In
when
the
the lights
yard.
Right.
Right. Now,
Yes.
as long
Oh,
as we
okay.
in
So
the
you
yard,
guys, you guys are
oh
younger than me,
look,
so y'all know. All right.
look,
Okay, if my mother came to that door, you better be sitting on that porch or them steps.
look.
Exactly.
Look, on
Yes.
K Street, we had to be in our yard. Now we would play in
the
3
3
different
yards.
yards. We had our next
Mhm.
door neighbor in the yard across the
Okay.
street. When them lights came on, street lights came on, we had
Mhm.
to be in our yard. We didn't necessarily have to come in the house, but we had to be in our
Yeah,
yard.
but had to be in the yard.
And the
Right.
Oh
coolest
yeah.
thing is that our neighbors across the street,
Mhm.
Jermaine, Bruce, Maxine, and Nettie and Shelly and Sharon and Cherie, on the side of
Okay.
us, they knew we had to be in the yard. So they would come to our yard,
Right.
Mhm. Oh
So that was
really?
the coolest.
Right.
It was always
Uh-huh.
our 3 houses.
Yes.
And then Neil down the street. It was just great. K Street was a
Right.
street.
Right.
Yeah.
We have
Yes.
fun.
Mhm.
Yeah. We have
Yes.
fun.
Wonderful neighbors. Yes.
Right. So
I used to hate when I would get in trouble mentioning, the light, and then we would have to go to bed at
right.
7:30.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you was on punishment. If you was on punishment, right.
Oh, that's the
You know,
worst.
light
And you
out,
had to go,
kids
right.
playing.
Right. Looking out the
Oh,
window.
thank you. Okay, what? Y'all taking me back way too far. Y'all take me back too far. Okay. Okay, I'm about to be crying.
Right.
Yes, I remember. Yes.
Right.
Oh my God.
So what else is going on this month of June?
Angry.
What's going on? June.
Are we doing vacation Bible school this year?
Well, that's a good question. I don't know.
I've been asked by a few people if we're going to do it again.
I have not received a request for it.
I know, and I did ask Elder Bennett, but he said he would have to check. So okay.
Yes. Any auxiliary, any TSLP IM auxiliary out
Okay.
there. If you would like to
Okay.
do Vacation Bible School this year, please put in your request so that I can
Okay.
get it approved. If you would like to collaborate, more than one
Right.
auxiliary, please.
Oh, that's
get
good.
together. So
Okay.
that we can, maybe the women's and the men's and the youth. all three of us together.
Yes.
Just going on Vacation Bible School. I don't know.
Oh, that's good.
If there are any
Okay,
TSOPs
yeah.
or IM auxiliary leaders out there and you want to do Vacation Bible School, let me know. Get that request
That
in.
is so
Yeah.
cool.
So
That's
that we can
great
do it. I
idea.
love it,
Cool.
you know?
Thank you for
Right.
sharing. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I think
Yes.
it's great because I know last 2020.
Right. No, 2020, 2019. It would have had to
Right, but I think 2020, because we did
Okay.
it in 2019. And
Yeah.
after 2019, we were planning it for
Yeah.
2020.
Exactly.
You know,
Yes.
Bennett had got with us and we
Yes.
were all excited and we
Mm-hmm.
were gonna not partner with, but you know, our grass is limited.
Yes.
So there's a school around the corner and a church around the corner, and they were gonna allow us to use their lawn and their grass and anything else
Yes,
that
that's
we needed,
right.
you know.
Yes,
So
because the plans were in works for the next one.
Right.
Okay.
it's
And then
amazing.
until Rona hit,
Right, and then Rona hit. Yeah. Throw Rona down.
Yes. Just put a
Right.
hold on everything.
right.
Oh.
Right. Oh, that's
So
great.
yes, please. I would love to see that request float across my eyes so
Okay.
we can get it going.
Uh-huh.
Great. I love it.
Let me go right
Love it, right? Love it.
Mhm.
Yeah.
All right. So how are we celebrating our fathers this year? What's Father's Day look like this year? So it's June 20th.
Yep.
Father's Day is June 20th. So
Well, we already know that we're going to be at some restaurant. I don't
Right.
know the name of
Mhm.
it,
right.
but Daddy has already
Mhm.
requested.
right.
And we were like, anything for you, Mr. King? Where you want to go?
Right. Right. Did y'all dads make requests? You know, I know Lynn, when you were younger, did he make it? He just, yeah. No.
If he was
I did.
home,
Okay. Gotcha.
because he was on the road driving big rigs. So,
Yeah.
And
but when he
me,
was
us,
home,
no.
when
Yeah.
he was home, my mom just cooked really big dinners.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about yours, Nay? What about your dad? Did he make requests? Because our dad really, he doesn't make requests. We
doesn't.
say,
Mhm.
right, we'll be like, okay, Dad, so what we doing for Father's Day? I don't know.
Mhm.
And so he just so
Really?
happened to mention this restaurant, and we was like,
Mhm.
well,
Mhm.
that's what we doing then.
So he wasn't picky, huh? No, our dad.
Mm-mm.
No, we mostly we only pretty much celebrated Mother's Day.
Yeah. Okay.
So
Yeah.
Yeah.
but yeah. So Deacon King, he's not picky, huh? He
No.
Really?
No.
See, I
Not
can
at
work
all.
with that. I can work
No.
with that. That's
Daddy
good.
isn't at all.
Right, okay?
Mhm.
He's real easy, real laid back. I mean,
Right.
just the way you guys know him, that is
Right.
exactly how
That's
he is.
exactly how he is. Yeah.
Wow,
Really?
that's so
All the time?
cool.
Oh my gosh.
Mhm.
God, I bet you guys just loved growing up with him.
Daddy is funny.
He is so funny, and he's just so fun. He is the main reason why I'm admit it. The main reason I joined an usher board in Twinsburg.
Oh, yeah.
Started ushering because I just loved ushering with him.
Daddy don't
Me and my
play.
brother Chris.
Right.
We would just enjoy, just fun ushering, you know.
Right.
So
Daddy was a
that's
true
good.
doorkeeper. He was a doorkeeper.
Okay?
He wasn't letting no mess
That's for real.
walk through that door. Wasn't no mess walking through that door.
Right.
Not if he was not if
No,
he was keeping that door.
that's
Not on his
right.
watch. No.
That's right.
Yeah.
Look, he'd be on his post at church. Was
Look, I
Right.
remember some incidents with him as armor bearer.
Look.
We
Yeah.
ain't sure right now, but he didn't
Right.
play. That's all I'm saying.
Yep, you're right. Look, real man's man, okay?
Like
All right,
even visitors
dads.
come and try him,
Mm-hmm.
and I would be outside like this. What are they doing? What are they doing? He's not the one. Not again.
Look, uh-huh.
And people
They
that
just
when
told
you
him
he
they was
is
gonna
so
park.
friendly.
Yeah, he's
Mhm.
very
Right.
kind.
He's so
very
friendly. He loves to laugh. He
Mhm.
loves to play. So
Loving. Don't
try
play.
it.
Yes. As long
Right,
as you
just-
know you was just do things, just be right. Don't be all out of order. That's all.
Okay.
Y'all know-
That's all he
Okay,
asked.
Y'all know
out of
that
order.
song?
Don't,
Y'all know that song that's out now? Try Jesus. Don't try me.
that's right.
Right.
Yeah. Look, me and my brother Chris, we still say when we talk, Chris is in Dallas or in Texas, and when we talk, he always asks about Deacon King, and we always say it. Deacon King used to say, "I'll get with you. I'll
Mhm.
get with you," and we love. I mean, we just love him. We love him, Sister Bobby. Oh, yes.
Right.
Yeah.
So
good water.
Bishop has a birthday this month too.
Yes.
Oh,
Bishop.
yeah.
So we're gonna be celebrating
Mhm.
Bishop. Has a
Yes.
birthday.
Go, Bishop.
Okay.
Right, Bishop's birthday
Go,
Get
is
some
June
ideas going.
24th. Right.
It's your birthday.
Mhm. Yeah.
So we're gonna
Right.
celebrate Bishop tonight. Um,
Okay.
somebody go ahead and what else we doing this month, Dana?
Oh, Juneteenth. Juneteenth is this month.
Mm-hmm.
Am I fuzzy?
Oh, that's right.
Y'all there?
Mm-hmm.
We
Okay.
here. Can you hear
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Juneteenth. I didn't get my shirt last year. Look, I'm
Mm-hmm.
looking for a shirt this year.
me? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody,
Yes.
if you got a Juneteenth shirt going on, let me know.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yes.
for
Look.
Black History Month, Sawan, that was one of the
Mm-hmm.
things that she did was talk about Juneteenth. You guys remember that?
Mm-hmm.
If
Yes.
you don't remember it, go back to the Praise Reporter episodes from
Mm-hmm.
February in March and look at our Black History episodes. And that's something that
Mm-hmm.
Sawan mentioned, Juneteenth,
Mm-hmm.
and what it was.
Okay.
You want to recap real quick, Sister Sawan,
Um,
about Juneteenth?
oh,
Oh, no, you okay.
Juneteenth.
It's
Juneteenth.
just a broadcast.
It's a
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You can come in.
it's
Okay.
a combination of June and 19th, Juneteenth,
19.
right?
Mm-hmm.
And
Right.
it celebrates when so in I forget the I got the year in front of me, but back
Mhm.
when Abe Lincoln did the Emancipation Proclamation, said that all the slaves were free. Well, was it a year or two later? I think it took 2
It was
years for
two.
the new
I
2 years for
think
the
it was
news
2.
to get to Texas,
Mm-hmm.
stating that the slaves were free. So with the 2 years later, when the news got to Texas that the slaves are free, it was June 19th of that particular
Mhm.
year. So
Mhm.
that's how come we say it's really the Black
Mm-hmm.
Day of Freedom.
Independence Day.
Right. Is the Black
Yes.
Independence Day. Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's when that's when everybody at that point,
Everybody. Mm-hmm.
for lack of a better words, knew at that
Mhm.
point that we were all free. So that's why Juneteenth, June 19th, that's why we say that's Black Independence
Mhm.
Day. And that's why we celebrate that as such.
Mhm.
Now, see, up here and up northeast, we don't, like when I said back when we did it in February, March, when we were talking about Black
Mhm.
History Month, that we learned it first. We learned about it first, and this was just within the past 10 to 15 years, we became familiar with it.
2004.
Right.
Mhm.
So we
Okay.
became
In
familiar with
Arizona.
it in Arizona. They had a big celebration, and we were like, Juneteenth,
Mhm.
what's Juneteenth?
Mm-hmm.
And just now is when it's really hitting up here.
Mhm. Now, yeah.
I would say over the past 2 years is when Juneteenth is now really being celebrated. They're trying to make some laws also to make it a national holiday.
They
Offices.
should. They
Mhm.
should.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
should.
They
Well,
are.
may I share
Yes.
this?
Mhm.
I first heard of Juneteenth when I was 18. I went to visit Texas with my Uncle Richard.
See,
He was living in
Texas.
Texas.
Y'all hear that,
And-
Texas?
And he was telling me about Juneteenth because I went after graduation. I was down there for the whole summer. I came back and got married. But he was telling me about Juneteenth, and he was like, "Well, he said next week is Juneteenth," and I'm like, "What is it? I never heard of it." And then he was explaining and telling me how. And he said, "Really, basically in Texas, they knew about it, but they didn't want to follow the order of Abraham Lincoln. The Emancipation Order."
Mhm.
So they kept on with slavery for 2 more years.
Yep.
It depends
don't
on
wanna
who tells the
comply.
story. Some of them say they didn't know,
Right.
and the ones telling, just being
The ones
honest,
that was there, they were like,
knew.
no,
Yes,
we knew.
Yes, exactly. So that's when
It took 2 years for the generals to get over here to enforce it.
Exactly. And I'm like, how you just gonna ignore a national
Okay.
law from the president, order from the president, and keep doing what you want to do? But they say Texas is a state, it's a country in its own. Texas
And it
is
still is. It still
yeah,
is.
Right?
So, yeah.
Texas
So that's
still
what
doing their own thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we gotta watch
Long
that,
I'm
sis.
glad to know
birthday.
that it's spreading around, or this being more known, because I had never heard of it before. Like I said before,
Right,
there, and especially not up here at all.
right.
So good.
But yeah, isn't that great?
Okay.
Okay, you
Mm-hmm.
guys, just a side note. You guys are familiar with Black Wall Street?
Yes.
Just celebrated
Love
the
Black Wall Street.
100-year
Mm-hmm.
um, anniversary of Black Wall Street. They're calling it, what are they calling it? The Tulsa Race
Massacre.
Massacre.
Yes.
Right.
Mhm.
Race
Yeah,
Massacre.
that too.
If you're not familiar with it,
Wow.
they've really, this year, it's been on TV, it's been on PBS, it's been on really prime
Yeah,
time
I was
TV. They
watching
did
it
a
on
whole
PBS.
special.
Yes.
It was on
When I saw it on
ABC.
prime time, I was like, whoa, good.
Right.
You know?
So
There's
if you're not
so
familiar
much
with,
Black history that we don't hear about and that we don't know. And I believe there's still so much more that,
right, exactly.
Yeah.
by the time it comes out, it'll be our grandchildren will be grandparents,
Right.
if the earth is still here. But
Right.
yes, but the Tulsa, I never heard of it until a few weeks ago.
Yeah. So yeah, check
That's
it out. If
sad.
you're not familiar with it, just do some research on it. It's called the Tulsa Race Massacre or Black Wall Street. Check it out. Yeah. All right. That's just side note, because that was just something that happened, this week.
Yeah.
Past weeks.
Thank
So,
you.
but yeah, so we talked about
Lord.
Juneteenth, Father's Day, Bishop's birthday.
Mhm.
The zoo, we did the zoo. Y'all, we talked about the zoo last week with the young people.
Mhm.
So we did go to the zoo this past Saturday. It was so much fun. It was so much fun. I want to go back. I got to go back because, of course, when you go once to the zoo, you never see everything that you want to see. Not in one visit. So, because I didn't make it to the rainforest this year, and Dana told me the new orangutan is in the rainforest.
Yeah.
Right?
Wow.
Yeah, Sister Tracy was talking about the baby orangutan.
Yeah,
Sunday.
Baby orangutan. Yeah.
Yeah, and she was like, "Oh, it was so cute." She wanted to hold it, and I'm like, "Oh, ooh, okay."
Right.
Baby
What did you say? What did you say, Dana?
They're having a naming contest for the baby orangutan.
Oh, they're having a naming contest? Oh, cool.
Oh, really?
Is it on the Metro Park Zoo website, you think?
Probably. Yeah.
Yeah, probably. Okay. So check that out. So, Dana, you want to give us some information on how we did it as a group? How did we get there as a group? Because we had a really good price. I think we had an amazing price for the zoo. Because we did it as a group.
Yeah.
So,
so it's really, honestly, it really is easy. If you're a school, if you're a youth group, we were a youth group for the church. And one of the coolest thing is that they had my name still from Twin Tots. And so it's like, okay, yeah, Twin Tots. No, we're doing it as the church at this time. We're doing it as the church. And as a nonprofit organization, as a youth group, you get a special discount on that, and it's an amazing price. It was $650, and I can say that because it's online and everything. But $650 per person. You have to have at least 10 people. Once you hit that 11th person, you get a free ticket for one person for every 10 that you get, and that's for children 2 to 17 and adults.
Wow.
Same price.
Really?
And it's an amazing price. So if you're a youth group, a youth organization, a daycare, a childcare facility, a school, if you're a school that caters mainly a majority to individual with disabilities, you get even a larger discount. So you may want to check that out also. Just call their group reservation number. You can find that online, Cleveland Metro Park Zoo online, and just give the reservations a call. And it's really easy, really simple, and it's a lot of fun. And they make it easy for you to do it. One thing right now that they're having that before they didn't have, I know when we would take the children with Twin Tots, if we didn't use a ticket or if the child didn't make it that day or whatever, we could give the parent the ticket and then they can go at any time. I'm guessing now because of COVID and they're being very conscientious of the numbers, they're not doing it like that anymore. So if you can't make it the day that you go, unfortunately you can't use that ticket again. So I know that's something that's different from what it was before, but I really think that's because of COVID. So yeah, check it out. It's great, and I know we definitely want to do it again.
Yeah.
And so I'm really grateful because we did have a large group that went, And I'm grateful that Sister Sawan,
Look,
early in the week, she was like, yo, I'm praying.
I had a couple friends. They knew we were going to the
Yes,
zoo,
you know?
and they were like,
So-
"What's wrong? Y'all still going to the zoo?" I said, "Yeah." They said, "Well, you know it's supposed to rain." I said, "Look, I serve a God who is known to stop the wind and the waves. He
Okay.
can stop the rain. So
Yeah.
we're gonna pray. Y'all pray."
That's right. Mhm.
And
That's
guess what?
right.
The Lord did just
And we
that.
won't
We
be able to use
prayed.
those tickets.
Yep.
Right, because
And
we
it
wouldn't have
did
been able,
not
right,
rain.
exactly. We wouldn't have been able to reuse those
Yeah.
tickets, as Dana said. We wouldn't have been able to reuse those tickets. So
Right.
Mhm.
look,
We prayed.
the Lord, we
Like
prayed. We
kids.
was praying. Them
Prayed.
young people was praying. We was praying every day.
Mhm.
Look, friends that they never prayed before, they was praying.
Yeah, but
For real, for real.
I heard that. Yes.
Yeah.
Praise God.
Didn't he
Yeah,
do it?
we-
He did
Look,
it.
I was all about to say,
Didn't
look,
he do it? He stopped the
he
rain.
did
Yes,
that.
it was a little chilly. However, we
Mhm.
were able to, because the zoo has different buildings. You go up to the primates building, they got the
Mhm.
wolf building, all different kind of buildings. So if you got cold, really, first of all, you was doing all that walking, so you really didn't get cold unless you stopped walking.
Mhm.
But if you got cold, you went into the little buildings and everything. They
Mhm.
were around. We had a good time. We had a good time.
Really good time.
Mhm. That's
Yeah.
good. That's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
And give
Praise
some
God.
props to Deacon Sean. He was like the Pied
Mhm.
Piper. So
Right, he was.
with us, the kids were following us and everything. Deacon
Right.
Sean in there, and when Deacon Sean moved,
Them kids, they left
Mhm. The
us.
kids really.
Right.
Right.
The kids, hey, we be walking, and talking and everything, laughing. And then Deacon Sean will come around. Next thing we know, ain't no kids beside us. We look up ahead, they up there. They just, okay, y'all go ahead.
That's
Deacon Sean had
good.
them doing this little game where they was walking. Yeah. I said, I don't play games with y'all. Had them run past. If they weren't supposed to run, they were walking in a straight line. And the back person had to go to the front of the line without running. They had to walk to the front of the line, and everybody had to, but they were still walking. Everybody's still walking, and it's just like this.
Oh.
I don't play them little games with y'all.
If I say just go straight, if I say straight, and straight, stay in the line.
Right.
Well, that's
It
good.
really
I
was.
bet they enjoyed.
They
I bet they
did. They really
enjoyed.
did. And of course, we talked about our swag bags. They got their swag bags. So
I like
that was
those.
so good. Right.
Those are nice.
Right. So
I
I need to
know.
make a
was
new
like,
order because we need to give them some other young people. So I need to get another order in. Make sure all of our young people get the swag bags. So yeah, it was so cool.
I like the swag
Yeah.
bags.
Right.
Okay.
Right. All right, ladies.
Mother Jackson gonna be praying for us in a minute.
Right. I was gonna say,
She
yeah,
already
right. I
on
looked
there.
at the time. I was like, all right, ladies. Okay. So
All
for
right.
Ministry of the Sanctuary of Praise International Ministries, this is the Praise Reporter. Today is June 2nd, 2021. Our pastor is Bishop Dr. William B. Smith Sr. First Lady is our assistant pastor. You are welcome to join us every Sunday morning at 11 a.m. in person at 35 McNaughton Street in Akron, or online here on Facebook and YouTube Live. We go live. We'll be on Bible study in about 25 minutes on Zoom. You're welcome to join us for Bible study. We put that link over on Facebook already. We're about 5 minutes late joining the Prayer and Praise Conference, the Intercessory Prayer Line. So you are welcome to join us on our prayer line here. It's already started. You're welcome to go ahead and join us. And then you're welcome, like I said, you're welcome to join us this Sunday. This Sunday is first Sunday. So we've got some building fund projects we're doing. We're replacing doors and windows and painting, and we're up and back to doing that now. So Building Fund Sunday, we'll be receiving a building fund offering. So prepare a special building fund offering. We haven't gone back to our testimonies. I don't know when we'll switch back to that yet, but we'll let you know about that. Awesome.
Oh, yes, please do.
Right. All right, ladies. That's it. Did I forget anything? I did that real fast. But I think everybody's used to it.
Yep.
We'll be back next week, 6 o'clock. We'll be back next week at the Praise Reporter. Next week, second. Yeah, I don't know what we're going to talk about next week, but we'll be into next week. And Yeah, join us
Alright.
next week.
Okay.
In the comments, if you're joining us later or you're seeing a replay of this, put in the comments your favorite June activities. I know we said June is a busy month for us. So put in the comments your June activities, what you do for June, what you do for summer. It's the beginning of summer. What do you have planned for this summer? Maybe next week we'll talk about our plans for this summer. I know one thing, we'll talk about one of the projects we're doing at church, one of the ministries that's going on at church, the little challenge they got going on at church. Yeah, I'm taking all their little
They'll
money.
join us next
Oh,
week.
yeah.
Hopefully we'll get
Oh,
one
yeah.
of them from that ministry to join us next week so I can take all their little money.
Yes. I'm ready. I know that's right.
That's right. Yes.
Right. So it's, all right, ladies. Thank you all for joining us. If this is your first time joining us, we are here every Wednesday at 6 p.m. Just talking topics of the Sanctuary of Praise, anything that's going on with the ministry, and then anything that's going on with us. We're just talking, having a good time, chatting it up, having a good time. Yeah, you're welcome to join us in the comments, but every Wednesday, 6 p.m. Thank you for joining us today. Ladies, it was good seeing you. And we'll see you next week. All right.
Okay.
All right, ladies. God bless you.
Bye, you guys.
Bye, everybody.
Bye. Okay.